Walt Disney World Monorail service suspended after a truck collides with the beam. Super Nintendo World is shaping up over at Universal Studios Hollywood. Disneyland Hotel is reopening. Bautista's had enough of Drax. And Disney teams up with Snapchat? We cover it in 300 seconds right now. And a good Saturday morning wherever you are. It is 8 a.m. here on the East Coast and time for your Saturday edition of Inside 300. We've got 300 seconds to get you caught up on 7 stories in the world of Universal and Disney. So if you've got 5 minutes, we have got you covered. Universal Studios Hollywood is currently constructing the highly anticipated Super Nintendo World. As many of you know, the first of many Super Nintendo Worlds opened over at Universal Studios Japan back in March. Orlando and Singapore have their own coming as well. Now, theme park reporting channel 5 Fires posted some new captures on their YouTube account that showcase the construction progress over on the Golden Coast. You can make out Bowser's Castle, which will be the entrance to the Mario Kart ride, and the land's main attraction. The ride, which utilizes augmented reality glasses, did open already in the aforementioned Universal Studios Japan to mixed reviews. Now, I feel like those mixed reviews were because riders are forced onto the unforgiving Rainbow Road at some point in the attraction.
Yoshi already fell off. No!
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
It's one of the most quotable lines in all of Walt Disney World, but unfortunately, guests who were hoping to ride the monorail last night were out of luck. That's because a truck struck one of the beams in front of the Magic Kingdom, shutting down the entire line. Investigations are still underway, so stick with Inside the Magic as the updates come in regarding your highway in the sky. Walt Disney World has slowly brought back parts of their live entertainment department as we inch closer to the 50th anniversary. However, the opportunity to get close to characters in the parks is still an option that guests do not have. In the meantime, enter Snapchat. The famous social media brand has partnered with the Walt Disney Company to create a new one-of-a-kind special photo opportunity with a virtual Mickey or Minnie Mouse. The new quote-unquote lenses will be available exclusively in the Snapchat app within Walt Disney World property, but to celebrate the launch, you can try the experience out anywhere in the US until June 3rd. Virtual Mickey and Virtual Minnie will even give you a virtual hug to cure those non-virtual tears running down our faces for still not being able to hug the real characters. Prior to becoming Drax in 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy, Dave Bautista was simply known as Bautista, or the Animal, in WWE. Despite being slated and confirmed for Guardians 3 in 2 years, Bautista told The Ellen Show that he thinks he might be ready to lose the Drax makeup for good. I'm gonna be 54 by the time Guardians 3 comes out, and the shirtless thing is getting harder and harder for me. If Marvel needs to cast a different actor, let me suggest myself, as clearly, even back in 2006, Bautista and I have the same body type. If you've been fortunate enough to take a spin on Rise of the Resistance at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you can vouch for how impressive and unique the attraction is. Filled with tons of elaborate ride mechanics and some eye-opening visuals, I personally put the ride in my top 5 theme park attractions of all time. Now, it could climb up the list thanks to a little piece of the experience that 99% of guests will never actually encounter. Over on Twitter, Drew Disney Dude shared a video of his ride on Rise, where the attraction seemed to slow down for technical difficulties. Rather than letting guests just sit in the midst of a battle between the First Order and the Resistance, Imagineers worked in some extra storytelling to keep riders immersed. Here's a clip from Drew Disney Dude, where you can hear John Boyega's Finn character talking to the riders during a delay.
Hey, it's Finn. Where are you guys? The car doors are locked. Hey, I thought Beck was handling it. All right, never mind. It's okay. I've got the override code here. I got it. I got it. Okay, close and work. See you on the way.
Similar tactics have been used on Avatar Flight of Passage over in Animal Kingdom when guests are waiting in the room with the famous and fly guy.
And fly.
Disney announced that the flagship Disneyland Hotel, which dates back to the 50s, is reopening in just over a month on the 2nd of July. Once the doors do reopen, guests will have many of the amenities still at their disposal, such as the pools, fitness center, and yes, even Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. If you'd like to celebrate the return of the legendary hotel by snoozing in a room on, we'll call it reopening night, it's not going to be cheap. When we last checked, a standard room ran just under $600 for the night. In our last episode, we hinted that Thora Birch, who played Little Danny in Hocus Pocus, could be headed for the Ho-Ho sequel. Well, now we have confirmation on when that will be exactly, as none other than the three Sanderson sisters themselves, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy, shared Disney's official announcement on social media. Fall 2022 is the time. Disney Plus is the place.
And that's going to do it for another edition of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to follow along to future episodes of Inside 300 that air every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. Also, head to InsideTheMagic.com and click the giveaway tab at the top of the page in order to have a chance to win the Dooney and Burke Haunted Mansion bag that we're giving away next Saturday. That's all the time I've got. My name is Brian, and I will see you on Tuesday with another episode. In the words of Star Tours, bye-bye.